Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Famiriety show, where me and my Swedish baby boy Denson over here are playing Banjo-Kazooie / Recompiled for Family. What up, Denson?
I'm doing good.
Hell yeah. You ready to watch me play this?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately. Man, this is one of the best games ever made. And we got to play it for the imminent announcement for the Banjo 3 that is surely to come any day now. Just any fucking day now, you know?
Sure, any day now.
For anybody wondering, tell the people about this version of the game.
Oh yeah, so this is Banjo-Kazooie Recompiled. Which is, if you've heard about like PC ports for old games recently, like this is the PC port for Banjo-Kazooie, which means that we have higher resolution rendering, we have higher frame rate. So Kerley's playing this at 60 FPS right now. Mm-hmm. I think the original is like 20 FPS or some shit like that.
Something like that. By the way, Diego, real quick, can you hear Denson? Dennis? I'm so stuck on Denson. Because his audio, his audio feed's going through the same one that the game one is, and that's definitely loud as hell in my ears.
Just quiet, I guess.
That's weird. You turn it up. Let me know if you can hear Dennis. It could be that just the game volume needs to be louder. Here, I turned the game volume up. See if that's better. Okay,
hello,
sweet.
Hello.
He hears the Swedish baby cabbage boy.
But yeah, so higher resolution, higher frame rate, and it is not running via emulation. It's running as a native PC game, which means that the performance profile for this is kind of equal to an actual Nintendo 64, instead of having to run the overhead of an emulator, which is great. There's also mods.
Yeah,
modded the absolute shit out of this game.
So, with that being said, it is a PC game running on my PC. So, you know, we all know how that experience has been in the past. So, already whenever I started the stream, Dennis is like, man, the audio sounds really slow. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. So far, I mean, it's holding up good on my side. I don't know if...
Yeah, I think it's just a Discord stream if you're streaming to me.
It does when I'm looking at the OBS capture. Does seem a little framey compared to what I'm seeing on my monitor, but it still looks fine, I think.
So Diego asked, wait, was it fully decompiled and recompiled? So this is a recompilation and not a decompilation. I believe there's a decompilation project still happening, and this is like semi-based on that. But the difference, a decompilation, as far as I understand, is basically a team going through and like reverse engineering every line of the compiled code of the game in order to like recreate the all the functions and everything that made the original source code work. So like going like function by function, essentially line by line, and just remaking the original source code. A recompilation, what's called a static recompilation, is, as far as I understand, more of an automatic process where you don't try to make like a human readable source code. And that's what this is. Are you having slowdown?
Yeah, a little bit, and also I've got a drift.
Maybe shut down the Discord stream and see what happens.
We'll just join by audio for now. See if that helps.
Jesus Christ, Kerley.
What'd you say?
Learn how to use Discord.
Wait, what were you asking?
Shut down the Discord stream. You left the call.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right. Let's see. I feel like it's the same. I've got weird, like, drift going on. I tried unplugging my controller and plugging it back in. I wonder if I should...
Go to... I believe there are dead zone settings in the...
Ah, maybe that's what it is. What's a dead zone?
What's a dead zone?
Yeah.
It's so basically like with your controller, you have like imagine a circle around the controller, the center of the analog stick, and around that center there's a little circle, and basically the stick doesn't send any data. Joystick dead zone. It's at 5%.
Should it be 0?
Instead of maybe 10. Instead of maybe 10 or something. You want to increase it if you have drift.
Ah.
Basically means that you increase the radius at which the stick starts actually sending out data that will be used by the game.
Shit, I didn't know what A was.
My god.
Right. Still, maybe it's less, yeah? Maybe should I bump it up to 15 or so?
Yeah, you could. I mean, there isn't much analog in this game, so I mean, you could bump it up higher than that, possibly.
I'm gonna go to 1,000.
Yeah, definitely not. Don't do that.
I don't have the drift in the menus. Weird. Is there no way to get out of here without the mouse?
Can't you just press like B or something? Or close the menu button. The view button or whatever. Select. Share.
Still be drifting. What the hell? Hope it's not my PlayStation. It's not doing it in the menus. It's weird. Oh, whoa, B is square. Okay. Get used to that.
That's how they are located on the Nintendo 64 controller.
True. I wonder which button is...
You can change that.
Nah, I don't mind it. I wonder which button is Z.
Probably R2, I would imagine. Or L2. Can't you crouch already? You don't need him to tell you how to crouch, right?
When I accidentally selected A earlier, I told him, like, yeah, teach me some moves. So
Yeah,
now I gotta go through.
You can crouch, right? Anyway.
Oh.
Like, that's... Crouching is not locked by...
Oh, okay. Let's try it then. Yeah, it's L2. Fucking got him. Yes, I take it back and do be slowing.
Maybe go into the settings menu again.
Yeah, let me get this.
Might have to reduce some settings.
Okay.
Maybe set resolution to original 2x. You can set MS anti-aliasing to none. Yeah, let's check that, see how that works out. Press apply.
Yeah.
Go to mods. Then maybe turn off the always high poly banjo, maybe. Oh, you can't turn it off. Okay, never mind. Let's go with this, see what happens.
Not taking the back button as back.
Press the view, press share.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I mean, it's almost, it's gonna be actually like faster to just restart the game at this point. This is the most obnoxious tutorial in like gaming history, dude.
Yeah. Are you able to skip the opening cutscene?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh god. What the?
What is happening?
The fuck? Let's restart it. Oh, how does saves work actually?
Same as the original game. The thing with doing anything like this with Kerley is that you never know if it's something on his disaster of a computer that is the problem, or if it's just the game. I don't know.
This is true. This is absolutely true. Let's see. Okay. Do we need to do anything different? I almost want to try my other controller to see if it'll work.
Do you have a billion programs running on your computer?
No, I only have Discord, OBS, and the Banjo. Got File Explorer. Chrome is technically running for Twitch, but I could technically close that. Or because of something you did. How dare you?
Yeah, I mean it's always like whenever we're doing something like this and Kerley has a problem, I'm always like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you did something wrong.
It's fair.
Like your dumbass computer.
No, I mean, I've said outright, anytime we do anything PC gaming related, it's always a mixed bag.
I mean, so right now it's Kerley streaming because Kerley's the one playing. Can any one of us recall a moment where we've had an audio issue when I'm streaming? Just saying.
I'm also open if you want. I mean, you could play it and I could just watch you.
I suppose. I don't really like this game though, and you know that.
You suck. This game's amazing. There's no way to skip it.
I believe there was a mod to skip cutscenes, but we didn't get that one. Oh. Yeah, no, there are still slowdowns on the stream. How is this possible, dude?
That's what happens when you got like a, I guess, 10-year-old graphics card that's like barely holding on.
My guy, we're talking Nintendo 64 levels of necessary performance here.
I mean, I don't know. This is why
you should not be running this bad.
This is why I use a capture card. This is why I don't PC game, bro.
Oh.
Imagine how smooth this would be if I could play this on N64 natively.
Well, if you could run this on N64 natively, it would just be the N64 version.
It's true. Hey,
which you
I
can't
got
play
it
on N64.
Unfortunately, my capture card doesn't have the AV cables anymore. I used to have one that did. It's cool.
Did you have like a laptop with better performance?
I do have a laptop. When we played Jack and Daxter, I was using it, but it still had some issues.
Because then you can use the capture card.
Yeah.
Just capture the PC.
Oh yeah, I see. I just saw it like she's flying away and it's smooth but still choppy somehow. That was weird. Yeah, the problem with my laptop is it's got so much recording software and bullshit on it already. I literally only use it for tracking studio stuff. So it's like bogged down with just software and plugins and shit.
Oh, it's such a complete disaster. Oh man.
Well, do you want to pivot? You could play and just talk shit the whole time?
No.
Alright, press square.
Diego says you could probably do a dual PC setup where you stream from the laptop, or the other way around.
Yeah. I'd probably have to do the laptop to this PC.
Do not press the wrong button now.
I know. I'm only holding square.
The jank is part of the experience. I don't know about that.
Okay, we got all our moves this time. Alright, we still gotta get our honeycomb pieces. Which I believe every little area that you have a move has a piece, I think. It's been a hot minute since I played Banjo, honestly. When my youngest son got into it, for whatever reason, he kept gravitating to nuts and bolts.
I mean, it is a better looking game.
Yeah.
Wait, you have a 360?
I have a Series X.
Oh, you can play, right, you can play nuts and bolts through
Game Pass.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
I remember trying to play nuts and bolts.
I actually had a lot of fun with it. It's just like, man, this ain't the sequel. This ain't the one.
I was just really like kind of bored by the quests in that game. It's like,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like, I don't really want to do this.
fair. Alright, where's the last one? I think, isn't it in a tree? You have to like climb up a tree and get it or
You're
something?
asking the wrong person.
Trying to remember.
Dude, the story in Nuts and Bolts is the absolute best part of the game.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, it's so hilarious. The tree at the top of the hill.
Oh, okay. I knew it was one of these. Ah. The top of the hill on the other side. How do you not like these games, Dennis? They're amazing. You're crazy.
No. Diego, are you like a huge Banjo fan?
I don't know. I don't know why, but I watched the like, this is probably like a year now. I watched the Game Grumps playthrough Doki Doki after our experience with it. And for whatever reason, Aaron's voice for the main character lives free in my head.
Yeah,
his
it's
little
his
like
anime
his
protagonist
nonchalant character, dude. Like, and for whatever reason, anytime I read a voice, it like still like just as Bottles, I was just like, gotta climb across the bridge, man. That's Gruntilda's lair. I don't know why. It just sticks too. I can't unhear it. It's the voice. It is. Played this game quite a few times over the years, so yeah. Man, I've played this game probably 10 times my entire life. And that's to like...
This is the part of the game that I always like forget about, which is like before the game basically even starts, they are in the machine.
Yeah.
And then it just takes hours for them to not ever activate it. Until you, of course, decide to stop playing the game, which is the most... which is like more effective than microtransactions to get a child to never stop playing a video game. Yeah, as Diego says, you need to watch any other game with text dialogue and a male lead and he'll do it. It's just his, like...
That's awesome.
protagonist. It's just his protagonist voice.
I've watched quite a bit of their videos, but I don't think I ever watched any other ones that are like text heavy like that. It's mostly been like Sonic videos or... I don't even know. Oh god, Grunty's rhymings. So good. You're so wrong, Dennis. You're on the wrong side of history.
I do love Game Grumps playthroughs of Danganronpa.
I watched Alex play through a good bit of those. They're like almost too much. Those are some like anime-ass anime games, but they get like really fucked up.
They're so like... I would never play one of those games myself. I know I tried to play the first one because, you know, back in the day, like Greg and Colin like swore by that game on Vita. So I did try to play it, but I don't know, it just didn't stick with me. And then Game Grumps started playing them, and that was like the way to experience them for me, because the way that they make fun of the game and of the characters, and also just like are genuinely into it at the same time, like that was just what I needed to enjoy them. Today is Football is a good one.
Today is Football?
Yeah, they play some kind of like... What is it? Like some like... some like visual novel that is like really terribly translated to English, or like written really badly, and yeah, it's just one of the characters like, today is football. Hello, not Diddy Kong.
Dude, it literally is the same like monkey sound effect they use in DK64. Oh, I don't like that orange sound. Help Fat Bear and Bird. Fuck you.
I mean, okay, so you asked before, I mean, I think you know the answer, but like, why I don't like Banjo-Kazooie is because Banjo-Kazooie is all charm and nothing else.
You're so wrong!
Like, the actual game itself is like so terribly uninteresting from like a gameplay perspective.
All the moves you learn, it's so like Metroid-y in a like linear fashion. So good, and the exploration is so fun. The secrets are great. I like the like more adventure style games than the platforming ones sometimes. Like Mario 64 is straight up like platforming. This game is just a collect-a-thon. Like, just explore the world, have fun. Oh shit! What about egg throws? What is C up? Okay. It's just like, also like, the game like is a giant playground, and it just encourages you to literally play around with all the stuff that you learn and experience throughout the game. But also, it is very charming, you're right. We get Talon Trot. Things bit slippy, huh? It's like, god damn it.
Yeah, today's football is from a visual novel game called Pantsu Hunter.
Pantsu Hunter. Okay.
You can probably tell what it's about and how weird it would be as well if it was well translated. Diego says the best part is that it has voice acting and they turn it off so they can voice things themselves.
Hell yeah. Okay, so R1 is C up. So naturally in my brain, R2 would be C down, which means that's how to poop eggs. Oh, that was wrong. Okay.
If you don't need the analog camera, I believe the analog stick becomes the C.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of vibing with the camera, to be honest. It's nice. I thought it would bother me like Mario 64, but it really doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, in Mario 64, it's like a completely different camera system.
Yeah.
When you turn on the analog camera.
Damn, I wish this wasn't so choppy. So beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it was smooth until you started streaming. So yeah, for anyone watching, which is only Diego at the moment, but if you're watching the VOD or whatever, the stuttering is not the game. It is Kerley's dumbass, bitch-ass computer.
Hi everybody, it's me, Kerley, and this is my bitch-ass computer. The one thing I want is to invert the camera, but I don't feel like it.
Okay, I mean, you can invert the camera.
Yeah, I just don't feel like it.
Alright, well.
So, I brought up to Dennis earlier how, like, the one thing about Banjo-Kazooie, and I love this game to death, absolutely to death, and I'll defend it till the day I die. The sound effects are so charming and amazing, but they become so grating after a while. And once you learn Talon Trot, which I just did, you play the game in Talon Trot because you just move faster, you can go up slopes, but you constantly hear this.
Yeah,
that's the game now.
There's a mod to mute the Talon Trot.
So, at some point, probably gonna turn that, enable that. Oh wait, we can't unless we turn off the game. Oh, we're stuck with it, bro. Sorry. Was that the last Jinjo? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention either.
Oh, I don't have the ground pound? Oh, that's right here. I'm so stupid. Bro, Bottles and Kazooie's banter back and forth is so good. I miss this game. I really do want a part 3 so bad. Like, I just don't understand why it hasn't happened yet. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft can't do anything good even if they tried at this point, so...
They could get somebody that could do it. They should have got fucking Toys for Bob.
They are, I mean, Toys for Bob is making something for Microsoft. But we don't know what
Banjo,
it is.
man. Alright, there's the last Jinjo. Since this is basically just the game, I assume they didn't change it. But if you exit the level, does it save your note score, or do you know?
You can, there's an option in general. It's on by default to save the notes.
Because that's like one thing that's like, that didn't age well with this game is like, if you exit the level, some of the stuff that you collected will be retained, some won't. Oh, I fucked up. There's a honeycomb in that I think up there.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. Yeah, the fact that Sony hasn't re-released Bloodborne or updated or anything is just as egregious as Banjo-Kazooie being dead.
Yeah, though, I mean, it does seem like it's some kind of rights situation going on there with from I don't remember what it was, but it was some kind of. There was some kind of report, wasn't it? That. Oh yeah, there was
like Sony wanted Bluepoint to do it at one point.
Yeah, but apparently From Software doesn't like the Demon's Souls remake.
Damn it, I'm drifting.
Which is wild because it's the. I mean, I understand why they don't like it because they don't like the games that perform well.
You're so stupid. God damn it. Got him. I need more Ekum Bokums. I think there's one behind the house. Nope, not this one. Shit, where'd I miss the Ekum Bokum? Wait, it says I have 3. What the fuck? Isn't that how many it costed?
5.
Oh, I didn't read. Oh, the sign. Man, I'm dumb. Don't mind me, guys. Yeah, there's one. Grab the goddamn thing. Ooh. Entering and exiting the anthill was kind of different. That was weird. Did I get the one that was over here? I spent years thinking it was Ika Coco, dude, over a decade. Oh, I don't know what the fuck he's saying. It's just like the Crash Bandicoot thing of like the Aku Aku mask. My entire life I was like, he's clearly saying Ooga Booga, and whenever you get hit, he's saying Holly want a credit card. Which makes no sense. What's this other? Oh, there's the honeycomb up there. Can Talontrot get me up there? Or no, that was where the wait, what's over there? I don't even remember. Oh, maybe that's where it is. Hold on. No, that is honeycomb. Okay, so Talontrot cannot.
What? Yeah, what's the whole Holly wants a credit card thing?
So, you know when you get hit in Crash Bandicoot, the Aku Aku mask goes, oh, Holly want a credit card. I could swear that's what he was saying my entire life, and when it was brought up in conversation, I'm like, Holly want a credit card. And I guess a friend I was talking to was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why would he say that? That doesn't mean anything. I'm like, the fuck does Ooga Booga mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, who cares? Just like Raiden from Mortal Kombat is clearly screaming, I want some lemonade, whenever he jumps to the other side of the screen.
Sure.
So I keep hitting that wrong button. Okay. What the hell is this other one? Must be by the monkey, I guess. Thought there was one over here, but I must have grabbed it. It's just eggs. Oh, you know what? I didn't go over here because there's Jesus Christ, the drift. There's also a Gruntilda switch, I think. Over this way. Yeah, okay. Oh, and also before I knew that the Aku mask was named Aku Aku, I thought his name was Ooga Booga.
That's racist.
It probably is. Like, that's the worst part. Is it doesn't sound appropriate, that's for sure. Dude, I know Diego. Yeah, the hub world is... Dude! Grunty's lair is up there with Peach's castle. I'm just gonna say it. Like, they're like neck and neck. And it never got any better than that. Like, they just... Like, games just said, oh, those two great, amazing hub worlds? Yeah, let's not do that again. But what the fuck are we doing? Why don't we have dope hub worlds that interact with the levels like this? So dumb. Am I crazy? Like, what's a game with a hub world that's comparable to Grunty's Lair and Peach's Castle?
I don't know. I think Peach's Castle is a better hub world than this, though.
Yeah, but you're stupid. Oh yeah, they want to jump me for my backpack. Goddamn. Oh my god. Banjo-Kazooie's hub world is just too big. Oh my god. But it's like open world and stuff. It's pretty fun. So I think we got everything except for the one honeycomb piece. And this one. Which we would have to start the level over to get. No! The drift got me, man.
Well, if you release the stick completely.
Oh, like I'm not pressing anything right now.
Oh damn, that's a real drift.
Yeah.
But this controller doesn't drift outside of this game.
No, it doesn't drift on the PlayStation. I've used it on PC games before. Mother. Fuck. Oh my god! I'm playing this on hard mode, y'all.
I mean, it's all. I mean, the performance is like actually worse than the N64 version. Because your ass computer.
This is Banjo recompiled, everybody. Great job on the mods. Jeez.
Again, not their fault. Kerley just has a complete ass computer.
Let me get the jiggy and then get the extra life.
Like, this game should not have any problems on a modern computer, but Kerley's computer is just so ass that it just has it anyway.
It's truth.
What I think is so like really like stupid about the whole you're doing the first person mode.
I was just like, what does it look like? This is terrible. I can't change the camera.
But you can't change the camera?
What the hell? What the fuck? So if how did I do that? I hit L1. Oh! Whoa, L1 and R1 control the vertical camera. How do I change horizontal?
Oh, it's controlled by the C buttons.
Oh my god. Oh no. This is terrible.
I think okay, if you bring up the menu
Hold on.
and turn off the analog camera.
Wait, I'm getting used to it.
Sure.
That's awful. Let's see. Turn that off.
Now you should be able to do the C buttons with the right stick.
Oh yeah. It's got to be inverted though. Or I guess it is inverted. Oh shit. Wait, that one. The Y does need the invert? I don't know. I think my brain is breaking right now. Hold on. Wait, what? That didn't change it. The hell?
It might be in the first person mod.
Oh, god damn it, you're right. I think it was invert X that I needed on regular.
Yeah.
Wait, that didn't fix it.
Well, again, I think you need to go to the first person mod settings.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, shit. Gotta get unfull screened. Wait, that's the same.
Oh, yeah, you changed the mouse inversion.
God damn it. Alright, we're rolling with it. Just imagine. Oh! Wait, what's the transform button? Did we?
I think it was L and then D-pad.
I don't think that's working.
I don't know.
Also, rip Fox McCloud, he couldn't handle Shaw. Oh, I didn't even think anyone noticed that. I finally changed the background to my desktop to Silk Song. Actually, my secondary monitor is still Fox.
Oh yeah, I went to see the Mario Galaxy movie with my brother, my sister, and my sister's boyfriend.
Oh, cool. What did they think of it?
They loved it.
Nice. They're not even like avid Nintendo fans, or?
I mean, they are, but they're not like on our level. Or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, my sister said she thought it was way better than the first one.
Nice. Yeah, that's kind of like, I'm really curious what like people that aren't in it, what their thoughts are about it. Because I feel like the movie's so aimed at like the me's out there that like it's not accessible, but I have no idea.
So that was interesting. Like, I thought there were going to be a lot of references in this one that they wouldn't get, but they did get a lot of them. It's like, I remember I sat next to my brother, and when Fox McCloud showed up, and I was like, you know who that is, right? And he was like, yeah, because he's played Smash Bros. And like the others did as well.
That's awesome.
Because of Smash Bros.
Yeah. I mean, that's Nintendo history right there. It's like, I didn't know who the hell Fire Emblem was. until Smash Bros.
Yeah. But yeah, my brother's absolute favorite character is Luma Lee,
Oh yeah,
the depressed Luma.
not enough screen
And,
time in this one.
And like, I when we reached him, because I had told him that Luma Lee was in this one, and then when we hit the credits, I was like, she's coming. And then I was like looking over at my brother when her scene was happening, and he was just actually crying, laughing. Like, that scene's just so actually hilarious.
That's awesome. Is there a cauldron shortcut around here? Rawr. Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. Dude, have you ever beaten this game, by the way?
Yeah, I have once.
Okay, so you know
Well, I actually think I gave up during the final boss fight.
Okay. Dude, that boss fight's awesome.
I mean, I know the ending.
Like, the game show part is so good, and that's like the only purpose of this character is to tell you the future answers. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Moldy cheese flavored toothpaste. Okay, cool. Thanks. Shit. Still hit the wrong buttons.
But yeah, Diego says, I see too many posts talking about how it's disappointing or bad or whatever, which I find hard to believe. Still haven't seen it. Yeah, I feel like I am like a little bit conflicted about it, because I mean, it is true. Like, it's not like some piece of quality film, but it is just like a fun, entertaining movie. It is a roller coaster in almost all senses of the word. And what makes, and like, I think
the drift
is,
God
like,
damn it.
I think there is, you know, space for a movie to be like that, where it's not necessarily, you know, some kind of cinematic masterpiece, or that's a narrative that matters or whatever. But what makes me conflicted about it is that you would expect more, not necessarily from a narrative perspective, but you would expect more from a Mario video game. Like, if you compare, like, this movie is technically like more average in its, like, it is more average in its critical perception than a Mario game is.
Oh, right.
Like, Mario games are often scored incredibly high, which they deserve to be. So I am a little bit conflicted about that, because like, at one side, as I said, I think there are more purposes to a movie. Like, every movie doesn't have to be the same thing, so to speak, or like doesn't have to have all the same goals. But at the same time, I think it should be better than what it is. Even though I feel like, again, like, I really enjoyed the movie and I really loved my time with it. But I think a Mario movie should be more than this at the same time.
Yeah, I guess I'm in the same boat of being conflicted. Like, because like it all kind of boils down to like, well, like, what does like a Mario movie adapted from a video game look like? And it's like, what we have makes complete sense on answering that question. But there are so many like animated movies that just go a little bit harder. And it's almost like, man, I kind of wish they just went a little bit harder on some stuff. But at the same time, I'm also just like, yo, that was fun as fuck. And that was like made for me. You know? Like, still, like, it is kind of a perfect adaptation of what the games are, where it's just a fun fucking time. It's not really worried about story. It's just like, go in, you're gonna have a blast, and you're gonna get out, and you're like, ooh, I'm satiated.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, there is a level of quality in the games that you can't really do in the movies.
Right.
Because, like, in the games, they are so extremely well designed.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're talking about a movie, like a well-designed movie, that design comes out in the narrative, right?
True. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
But yeah, I don't really know. Like, would a Mario movie be better if it had a meaningful story? Is that what the source material is asking for?
Right. Well,
And that's why I feel like when we have the and also I'm by the way, Diego, we're not gonna spoil the Mario Galaxy movie. We've already talked spoilers in our spoiler cast, but in the spoiler cast we did talk about how we were like speculation for the Zelda movie. And like why I was really against like Ryan's arguments like against the Zelda movie, because I don't really understand the whole argument of like Nintendo has X perspective or motivations on the Mario movie, and therefore they will have the same for the Zelda movie. Like that, I just don't think is the case, because I mean, you would never make the same argument for the games. Like when Skyward Sword came out, no one would have been like, oh wow, this means the next Mario game is gonna be linear and hand-holding.
right.
Like, because they're different people working on them, and people will be like, oh, but Shigeru Miyamoto is producing both. Like, yeah, he also produced both of the game, both Mario 64 and Zelda Ocarina of Time at the same time. Like, the man is capable of doing multiple things and having multiple ideas about how something should be. And I think with the Zelda movie, it is clear that and I think this also, I think the source material is asking to be taken seriously in a narrative form. Because even though the games are like limited in how much they explore the narrative, because the game is asking to be a game, there is still the source, like I think the game is still taking the story seriously. Even if it isn't giving it the time that it necessarily needs in a lot of cases. So yeah, I think the approach is going to be so completely different with the Zelda movie, and I think like for one of those approaches that we can see immediately that we already know is the difference in how they've casted the movie. every
Right, with the
cast
no
member of the
names.
Mario movies, every cast member of the Mario movies are like A-listers of A-lister actors. And like the two that we know so far are essentially like this is going to be their first big movie that they've ever done. And just from that, you see how they're thinking about this movie differently. They didn't cast Tom Holland as Link or whatever.
Missed opportunity.
As everyone like suspected they would do.
I feel like that was mostly memes, but we definitely expected like a Tom Holland-esque or like a Timothy Chalamet or something dumb.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what everyone expected, but they got some like no-name actor essentially.
Which is the right
presumably,
move.
Yeah, because presumably his acting skill and because of how he looked, how they felt like he really captured what Link is supposed to be in the movie. Tom Holland and Zendaya leading the Zelda movie. Yeah.
Who would have been Ganondorf in this? Mark Wahlberg.
I don't know, probably like Idris Elba.
Hey, yo, actually.
Yeah, I do think Ganondorf is going to be a known actor.
What if they get the guy that did him on the Tears of the Kingdom? Be interesting.
Matthew Mercer? No.
Yeah.
I did not like Matthew Mercer as Ganondorf.
I thought he was pretty good.
I think it's just too noticeable that he's trying to do a dark voice.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is my biggest pet peeve with a lot of voice acting. And again, like Matthew Mercer is a great actor. Like he's done a lot of really good roles. I did not think he was good as Ganondorf. He did his best, but I don't think he was the guy for the job.
Diego just brought up that room, by the way. I don't know if you knew this, Dennis, but in that room, there are cheat codes beyond cheat codes. That's where like the wishy-washy banjo thing comes in. It's so good.
Yeah, I haven't watched Critical Role, but I can see how that could be a thing. He said, I love Matt Mercer, but it definitely felt like Matt was doing one of his Critical Role villains. Yeah, like it didn't feel like natural for him to speak in that kind of voice. Which is fine for some situations, but I think in this case you wanted to get someone like Ralph Einstein or whatever his name is, the guy who played Sid in Final Fantasy 16 and Galactus in Fantastic Four, the first steps. He's got like a naturally really dark voice, like kind of really, and just really works as Galactus, for instance. And like that would have been a great casting for the voice of Ganondorf. I don't know if he would really work as the visuals of Ganondorf. Again, I think they should really try to get like some kind of like Middle Eastern, that area of actor.
Yeah, that's the right move.
Are based on.
Don't whitewash my Ganondorf, please.
Yeah. I really hope they do. And I've done a lot of like looking around, like who could be an actor from there that kind of matches the age and that of that, but there isn't really any well-known actors really, or like A-listers. And again, like they didn't really get an A-lister for Link and Zelda, but I kind of, the way I'm thinking about it is, have you seen 1917?
Yeah.
So in that movie, they have like relative no names for the main characters because they're kind of they're kind of just like any soldier basically. But they have these like A-list actors as the generals and the commanders and whatever. And that basically transposes your real world, their like real world presence into the role. Like when you see them, it's like, oh, that's Benedict Cumberbatch.
Mm-hmm.
And that means something. And that kind of gets translated into the character. And I think 1917 is not the only movie that's tried to do this before. And I could see them approaching it in such a way. But at the same time, I could also see them not approaching it in such a way. Like, for example, Star Wars always tries to get no-name actors regardless of the role.
Oh, that was so dumb. There was like one name that popped up in my head that would be interesting just because of his voice. But like, I don't want this, nor do I think it would ever happen, but it popped in my head as an interesting one. But Christopher Judge as like Ganondorf would be sick.
Yeah, that's like another great example of someone who has a naturally dark voice.
Yeah. Like, that dude's voice, man. It's a shame that he's not playing the live action Kratos. I get kind of why he's not and stuff, but like, that'd have been fucking sick.
Diego says definitely recommend Critical Role.
Yeah,
I've
never
heard
really
a lot
watched,
about him.
Yeah, I've never really like watched.
It's D&D, right?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a big Dropout fan, personally, I have considered at multiple times watching Dimension 20.
I don't know what that is.
It's also like a D&D show.
Oh, okay. Oh, like D20. I get it.
Yeah. So I have considered watching that, but so I will probably watch that at some point, maybe try that, but yeah, I'm not sure.
You mentioned that like it's a lot to get into. What was that comment?
What do you mean?
Recommend starting from background side audio? What is that? Is that like a sideshow that a Critical
I don't know.
team does? What is that? That's
me,
Ashley
the
Johnson
biggest-
is in Critical Role, isn't she?
Yeah.
They've
And
got some
Critical Role
crazy
is
names.
Critical Role is like it's like Matthew Mercer, Travis Willingham, Laura Bailey, Ashley Johnson. Like it's all these kind of A-list voice actor people. And I think they do it because they're all friends in real life. So.
Oh shit! Oh, that's awesome. Basically, the cast of The Last of Us 2. What the hell? Oh, okay. Like put it on while you're doing side stuff. I mean, that's what you do with podcasts anyway. Man.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is that I already have so many things that I watch. And I'm already behind on things. Like I find myself having to catch up to Game Grumps a lot. And even though I recently just completely stopped listening to Sacred Symbols because, I don't know, Colin doesn't seem to regret voting for Trump, which I heavily dislike.
Yeah. He's always had like
point,
weird opinions about him where he's like, I don't agree with them, but... And then it's like, well, we're at a point where we can't have a but. Like... Yeah,
exactly. It's like... Again, like I think.
Oh my god.
What I think is I'm not gonna go into a whole thing about Colin right now. But I stopped subscribing. I stopped being a patron of the channel because I don't think I can support someone who thinks Trump is doing a good job. And I'm not even American.
That's not a hot take, Dennis. It's okay.
Yeah.
Or I guess it is, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Why am I going up here again? What the hell?
But yeah, so why I brought it up is that it means there's 4 hours, essentially like 4 hours of time that's freed up every week.
Oh, right. Yeah, their podcasts are long.
Yeah, they're really long.
Oh my god.
But even then, I don't know. I just I don't know. Haven't just found the time, I guess, to.
You know, if you're looking for a new podcast, now available on podcast services, there's the FamiPod show and the Famiriety show, live every Wednesday on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon.
I don't have to listen to that because I'm on it.
Oh my god, the praise Allah, dude! That like just the most recent thing of the Jesus picture. It's just like, come on, man,
dude. Oh my god.
And like what's funny is like the fact that like down south where I'm here from is a lot of like conservative Christians and stuff that are supporting this guy, and then he posts that, and then they still come up with excuses for it. It's just like, what are y'all doing? Pick a side, pick a lane.
Yeah, I have what was I thinking of? Yeah, like I was saying to like I was sharing like the latest Trump Jesus picture or whatever to one of my to my friend group chat, and I was like, apart from an entire civilization will die tonight tweet, this is probably the most concerning thing he's doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that just like tweet of like, hey man, this whole
yeah
thing, yeah, genocide, that's happening tonight probably.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Dude, yeah, exactly. I was like the biggest thing that I've kind of wondered about it, because I think you can look at like basically everything Trump is doing, and you can see that like it's all like motivated by like him or one of his friends getting richer.
Yeah.
Right. And then just all of a sudden it's like, oh, genocide. It's like, but wait a minute. What do you? How does this help you in any way whatsoever?
I'm shit on this guy. Nice.
Diego says, dude, what gets me is that image was the deal breaker for a lot of people, not anything else he did before.
Right, yeah. It's like, wait, y'all didn't already think that he thought he was Jesus? We already knew that. Oh, goddamn. That was unfortunate. Oh, there's the honeycomb. I've been wanting to find a good, like, horror podcast. If anybody has any, like, good recommendations? It's so hard because, D-Rock does one, and I really like it, but I want one that's more, focused on, like, going through, like, either true crime or just, like, creepy shit. But every single one that I found is, like, the cringy podcast where the hosts play as, like, these characters or skeptics, and it's, like, it reminds me of this movie that just came out called, Undertone. And it's just so hard to find, like, a good, like, horror-themed podcast that, like, feels natural. I haven't found it yet. If someone knows, let me know. But I've still been on the horror movie kick. I've been engorging myself in just awful things that make me feel bad. I love it. Where was that? It was down here. Alright, that's the Jinjos. Let's see. Missing 2 notes? What the hell?
Yeah, we do know that the Zelda movie has wrapped filming now.
That's awesome. I was actually talking with Ryan about that the other day. I thought that they were filming until like the end of the year this year. So like that was surprising for me to hear. It wrapped.
It's supposed to come out, I think, in April next year.
Whoa! I didn't realize that.
So, I mean, they need to... I mean, this is going to be a post-production heavy movie, so
yeah.
They definitely need to get to post-production at this point.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. I'm really curious about some of the tone and the casting, but, like, I'm just kind of here for it. I'm excited. I've come around on the live action of it. Like, I definitely... At first, I guess, just because of the Mario movie, I'm like, man, I could see an animated movie in the style of, like, Wind Waker and all that. But, like, the more I think about it, the more I'm, like, more excited that it's not that. And that we're getting, like, a way more serious take of a Zelda movie.
Yeah. Yeah, my only thing is, like... My biggest fear with the Zelda movie is that it's gonna be a reference train. I really hope that it isn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that works as well, like as a live action thing, for it to be just like the reference festival. Like it seems like they're taking it a little more, I guess, serious. But like, what the fuck do we know until we see like we haven't seen anything.
Exactly. Yeah, I can definitely. My guess is that we're gonna see kind of like a very Twilight Princess kind of tone.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Guess I'm gonna leave this level. I'm not really worried about.
It's also interesting that we did get those pictures of Link and Zelda in costume. And Link has, you know, the green tunic.
Mm-hmm.
But Zelda has like more of a Breath of the Wild appearance.
Yeah. She had like the blue.
There was something golden down there, I think. Below you. Oh, maybe it was. Maybe it's just the ground.
Yeah, I'm missing the other honeycomb too.
My guess is that they're going to adapt Ocarina of Time. But at the same time, I mean, you know how I feel about Ocarina of Time. I feel like Ocarina of Time is a little bit of too easy pickings, you know?
I feel like that's a hard one to make a movie out of.
Yeah, it's also quite a long story.
Yeah, and you got all the sages to introduce. You got Kid Link and Adult Link, the time travel aspect. Yeah, I feel like an Ocarina of Time movie would be amazing, but it seems like a really big ask. Like that's a giant effort. But like, then again, like, what else do they do though?
Yeah. But yeah, what I think they're basically gonna... I mean, they're not gonna make Zelda into a damsel in distress.
Right.
They're gonna make her more of a second character. Which makes sense, I mean, for two reasons. I mean, they clearly don't... They clearly don't want to make the female characters damsel in distresses. I mean, okay, they did with Rosalina. Like, they don't want to do it out Peach.
Right.
And I think they're gonna do the same with Zelda.
All right.
By the way, did you see that whole thing of like Pixar was apparently making a movie that had like a very similar tone to K-pop Demon Hunters, and it was canceled. It was canceled because Disney said that like little boys can't see themselves in this movie.
Oh
we
my
can't have
God.
a girl power. We can't have like a girl power movie.
That is so tone deaf. Like what?
That is so like dumb. And then you then you have like, I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet, but I mean,
Oh
I
my
know
God,
it's a
dude, you
huge
have to
fucking
watch
phenomenon.
it, bro.
I don't
It's
think
so
I have
good.
Netflix anymore.
Oh my God, you have to borrow mine or something.
But yeah, I know that's like a huge fucking phenomenon.
Yeah.
And
Which also
and then
not just girls into it. Like,
yeah. But then you look at like Peach in the Mario movie, and she's so fucking awesome.
yeah, she's badass.
Yeah.
Dude, my youngest son is super into K-pop Demon Hunters. That's like, and also like we grew up, like this generation grew up with shows that had female leads. Like Powerpuff Girls was a cartoon that all the dudes likes. Like, you can have female protagonists. Like, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah. What I think is also really good about, and again, I don't know about, I think that it's the same thing with K-pop Demon Hunters. Again, I don't really know that movie, but like something that I think is really cool as well about Peach is that she is really badass and cool while also being very girly.
Right.
At least in her appearance. Like, and I think that's like a good thing to like show that it's like you can be like cool and independent without kind of taking on more, without having to take on more masculine traits, which is not a problem, but that's kind of been the trend of like in the most recent years. We have like all of these kind of very powerful feminine characters that they become more powerful and feminine as they take on more masculine traits. And again, that's not necessarily a problem. It's just that was the only thing that existed for a while.
Right. That's crazy, man. And dude, K-pop Demon Hunters like was also a movie that Sony like dropped too, right? Like it was only like saved by like Netflix picking it up.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, they had like again, I've only like somewhat heard the story of this, but like they had this movie like done, and then they weren't gonna release it or something like that, and then Netflix was like, yeah, we'll do it.
And then just like won a Grammy. And it's like the biggest phenomenon of like the past couple years probably. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's so good. Oh my god.
I think
music
it's so
is
interesting
phenomenal.
I think it's so interesting how, like, in the post comic book adaptation era of Hollywood, now like the meta is like video games and internet culture,
Yeah.
where it's like, you know, like K-pop, like the K-pop in like the quote unquote mainstream is basically like an internet culture thing, because it's all like people on the internet who like
Right.
K-pop, you know? And now like there's a Backrooms movie coming out.
Oh yeah,
And
that's right.
that's like a whole like internet culture thing. And of course we have like a bunch of video game adaptations with like Mario and Zelda and Sonic and Resident Evil. I mean, the new Resident Evil movies is supposedly looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, they have like a really like a known horror director making that movie. Apparently it's supposed to be, I heard something about it supposedly being canon and taking place during Raccoon City, but like not with the Resident Evil like main cast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like I think initially I think I heard that okay, it was gonna be like an original story, and like I think original story and not canon I don't think is a combo that I'm very interested in, but original story and canon I think sounds a lot more interesting.
Hell yeah.
Because, and I think I've said this before, like I'm not really that interested in like adaptations of video games where it's kind of retelling the story. Like for example with The Last of Us, like I just think the game is better, and like we already have that, and it's already very adequate at telling the story. Like we don't need a retelling of it. Like as I've said, I think multiple times before, is that my favorite episode of The Last of Us TV show is the Bill and Frank episode, because it expands on the story instead of retelling it.
Yeah, and like that's kind of like the one thing that I do like about the show is like it does have some different takes and different ways to do things, and the way they did the Bill and Frank is like the most interesting and different one, and also it's just so good. Like that episode's just phenomenal. But like I would love if more like TV shows / adaptations did exactly what you're saying, where it's just like Star Wars does it really well, honestly. Like where they're just like, hey, we got this cool character, let's give them their own show that's canon with the universe and stuff. Like
like imagine if for example you have the Last of Us games, and those are like the like the original trilogy or whatever of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then you make then you make like, I don't know, Andor. And that's like a TV series that takes place in the same universe or whatever. Like that's what I want to see more of in like game adaptations. And again, like I don't know for sure if the new Resident Evil movie is canon or not. I heard that it was, and like in that case, like that's awesome. Like expand on the lore that we have already. Like I don't need to see.
I think it
like see Leon and Claire again.
Fuck yeah. I think it unfortunately boils down to like the TV shows are more about like, hey, let's reach the audience that isn't into the thing, and like we're gonna do that with the story that like is already a known quantity versus like let's build something for the fans. Instead it's like let's build something for fans. It's kind of what it seems like, at least to me.
Like I think the best approach that you would take with something like this, and like as I've talked about like with God of War for instance, it's like I think what they should have done with God of War is adapt the Greek games.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like update them instead of remaking them, which they are doing now. Like adapt them as a show, and then allow the Norse games to stand on their own. And that means that the show becomes this introduction for people, and then when they've watched it, they can go and play the Norse games to continue the story. And then the show could go on to explore some of the space between the games, for example, which I think would be ripe for a TV show rather than a game. So yeah, like I think you can do more cross media, and I think Hollywood or like movie and TV productions believe that the gamers are gonna show up
Right.
to make it matter, and it's like I just don't believe that. I just think you need to respect that audience, and I don't think they do most of the time.
Yeah, no, you're right.
They're like, I mean, you just look at like The Last of Us, where it's like, oh, no one played the game. And it's like, and with the sequel, you had like people like Isabella Merced who played Dina, and she's like a huge Last of Us fan. So
right.
Of course she'd played them. But like that was because she was a huge fan, not because they told her to play the games.
Right.
And I think through that is how fuck, what's her name? Playing Ellie. The girl playing Ellie. What's her name again?
Oh shit, I can't think.
Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, Bella Ramsey.
Like, I think she's only played him now because she's now friends with Isabella Merced.
Jesus.
So, and I think you just need to not have that whole thing of like, it's just disrespectful, I think.
It's just the disrespect, yeah. My God. Diego says, it's like how they try their hardest to not acknowledge indie creators or popular internet figures. I'm not too sure what you mean.
No, I think I kind of understand what you mean. But yeah, like it's I think when you have something where you show that you actually care about the source material, the gamers are gonna show up in droves.
Right. No,
the reason why they don't show up is because they can tell that you don't respect the source material. Like, I saw a clip recently with where it's like, or not recent. I think I've actually brought this up on the show before, but like Ian McKellen playing Gandalf on the set of Lord of the Rings, he actually carried the books on him while shooting the films.
That's badass.
So he could like reference them. It's like, but I guess Pedro Pascal can't play The Last of Us. Like, not even once.
Bro is doing too many things, you know? Who's got the time?
And I just also don't really like. Yes, I understand that games today are complicated, but like I think the least that you can ask
Bro, watch a playthrough
of an actor, not even. I think the least you can ask of an actor is to actually fucking learn to play the game. It's like, it's not like
oh, you mean a little crocodile, that's right.
It's not like studios haven't paid people to familiarize themselves with source material or get training or whatever. It's like, I don't know, man, just just have him learn how to play the fucking game. I don't know,
It is.
man. It's not
It is
that
one of
hard.
those things where it's like you're getting paid like what, like $2 million an episode, and you can't play the damn source material. Like, I don't know. It's like one of
And
those
in
things.
this
where
case, I really, I'm not blaming Pedro Pascal on this issue. Like, this is just straight up like HBO and PlayStation Productions or whatever that didn't actually ask him to play the game. In fact, I believe they told him not to play it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm not blaming Pedro here at all. But yeah, like I just think that's dumb.
This poor turtle's yells of anguish are insane. God, I miss Rear. Come back.
I mean, they never left.
Shut up. It's not my Rear. Uh-huh.
Dude, okay, I'm going back to some of Diego's comments right now. It is really like going back to like the whole we can't have a girl power movie is really funny coming from Disney, considering how many Disney princess movies that they've made.
Oh yeah, it's true.
It's still wild, yet I kind of get it, that Christopher Judge was going to reject Kratos until his son convinced him to take the role.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's...
The fact they're getting TC back for the remakes is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I like that. They're kind of maintaining the two different eras of Kratos.
I can't remember. Did you end up playing the newest game? Not Ghost of Sparta. Jesus, what was it?
What?
What the hell was the Metroidvania?
No, I haven't played that.
Okay.
I mean, the game just went off a cliff when the scores came out.
I haven't played it yet either. I really want to.
Like, I think it's like at 64 on OpenCritic or something like that right now.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, I
TikTok
was like,
choir.
oh, I mean, this doesn't look great. But at the same time, like, you know, it was just really hype at the time. But yeah. I thought it was the Blasphemous studio that was making the game.
That would have been really cool.
I believe that was the rumor.
The hardest part about this is the way that the perspective changes. Like, was it this one? I think it was this one. Oh shit, I've I've lost it. Too tired for this. What? I got the first one wrong?
I'm pretty sure the first one was the pink one.
I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, it is. It's the pink, red, purple. Pink, red, purple, pink, purple, yellow, purple. Fuck! I'm lost. What did I just say?
I have no idea.
Pink, red, purple, yellow, purple? This is wrong. Pink, red, purple, then red? Oh my god. Yeah, pink, red, purple, red, I think, actually. No, okay, purple. No, pink. God damn it. No! I'm getting lost!
Wait. Do it again, I'll write it down.
It's pink, red, purple, pink, purple, yellow, purple.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Pink, red, purple, pink, purple, yellow, purple.
Pain in the ass. Silksong had a puzzle like that. I want to replay that. I want to replay it, but I kind of want to wait till we have an announcement on when the DLC is, but I'm afraid that they're going to be like, and it's out tomorrow. And I'll be like, fuck. I want to go into it a little bit more fresh.
Oh yeah, you didn't play on Switch. I was going to ask if you're going to play the Switch 2 edition of the first one.
Oh, I have it on Switch. That's what you initially bought it for me on that live stream.
Oh yeah, but I think you played it on PlayStation now, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I played it on both, but I did like the deep playthrough on PlayStation. But I still played on the Switch a good bit, probably like most of the game.
I wonder, did he ever do the first Hollow Knight at 120 FPS on PlayStation?
No, I never did.
Because, I mean, it would be weird if they released the Switch 2 edition, which is at 120 FPS. And the
I imagine
PS5
they
edition is
updated it
not
everywhere, but
120.
I don't know.
Diego, do you know if the PlayStation edition is 120 FPS of the original Hollow Knight? I think they released that one recent patch to every platform. Yeah, I mean, I would hope so at least.
Right, that would make sense. Actually, let me go get this first. Oh god, I'm gonna fall. Dude, the drift is like intermittent actually, it's weird.
Oh, dude, this is bad. Oh my god, get the camera right, man. Immediately.
Just immediate, yeah.
Okay, yeah, they released a native PS5 version.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 120F and higher res, like Silksong.
God, what a game. Both of them. Did you ever do the DLC for Hollow Knight? I can't remember.
Yeah, I played it before the what was it called, Godmaster or whatever.
Yeah, where they added the pantheons.
Yeah, I played it before then, and then I like tried it.
Right,
I
you have to
tried
do the gator
Godmaster,
thing.
but I was like, nah, dude, this isn't happening.
Dude, that shit, that shit broke me for sure. It was hard. Bro, chill! Yeah, I'm not getting that jiggy.
Hey, you don't get the PS5 version if you have Hollow Knight through PlayStation Plus.
Oh, interesting. Wait, I think that's how I have it.
You bought the game. Well, then you would probably just have to buy the upgrade, I guess.
Damn. I honestly
Or
wouldn't
maybe
mind
you have
buying
to
it.
buy the game.
Just take my money.
Yeah, honestly.
That was one that I think I did end up getting on PS Plus. And that's why I was like, well, shit, I have it on here. Might as well get the trophies. Pantheon 5 being 30 to 45 minutes long. Yeah, dude, it was disgusting. Like, you would literally spend 40 minutes getting to a boss you've never fought, and then being the hardest boss that will just clown you out in seconds, and then you just have to start over. It's like, well, all right.
Jesus Christ.
It's insane, dude. Because like the final the Pantheon of the Hallownest, you literally have to fight like every boss in their hard mode, and like 3 of the hardest bosses in the game all in one life. Like, it is so stupid. I would do it again though. I'm about to die. Shit. How did that not hit him?
Why didn't you just go into the hut?
I wanted this honeycomb for life. Oh shit, it doesn't save your note score. Interesting.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you just said my... Oh, no, it does. Okay. You said my high score was 74. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom.
So, are you excited for Pragmata?
Yeah, actually. Gonna be playing that and Mouse PI at the same time. So that should be interesting. And Pragmata's like seems like it's getting kind of mixed reviews everywhere. But like most of the people I align with are like, dude, I fuck heavy with it. So I'm like looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Are you playing it on PlayStation or?
I'm gonna play it on PC.
Oh, okay.
Gonna path trace that bitch, dude.
Hell yeah.
Dude, have you seen clips of that game with path tracing on?
No, I haven't seen anything
I mean,
except for the couple trailers we got at like Summer Games Fest and stuff.
Like, I mean, what's great about like ray tracing, path tracing is of course like lighting, shadows, but also like reflections. You get like accurate reflections. And I mean, Pragmata has just reflective areas all over the fucking place. Like, it looks so good.
Oh yeah, it's like spaceshipy, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like everything is like mirror, like everything has like mirror reflections, and it looks so cool.
That's awesome. I've seen a couple clips of people posting what it looks like on Switch, and that one's definitely gonna be a PlayStation 1 for me. It looks a little rough on the Switch.
Yeah, don't play the Switch version. I mean, I think the big one for me is like the hair on Diana.
Yeah, it's weird looking.
because like they have the hair strand system on all the other platforms, which looks so insanely good.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had their hand strand system in some of the Resident Evil games. Like, I think they introduced it in Resident Evil 4. But I mean, it isn't as like noticeable because most characters have like shorter hair, and like you could see it with Grace, especially in like that scene where she is hanging upside down.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I mean, it looks so good with on Diana, so it is a shame that they couldn't put out on Switch 2. I am a little bit disappointed by how downgraded Switch 2 games seem to be. I think the level of performance that we're getting out of Switch 2 was not the level that I expected we would get. I thought we would be able to get a little bit more ray tracing out of it. Right now, I don't think there's a single game with hardware ray tracing on Switch 2.
Right. Yeah, everything's going to be AI for that kind of stuff, I imagine. But...
Well, even like DLSS is like God's gift to the Green Earth or whatever the fuck for Switch 2. Like,
Banjo, calm down. Shit.
Like that's making some games look better than the Series S version, which is wild. Because the Series S is like way more powerful than the Switch 2. But it's not enough to allow it to run ray tracing, I guess. Maybe we're gonna see some less demanding games that can afford to run ray tracing, but I don't know. We'll see when Nintendo starts making more like games more specifically for Switch 2. Like both Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza started development on Switch 1.
Right.
So
Man,
we'll see when like
3D Mario comes out. That shit's gonna pop off.
I would imagine the next Zelda game is gonna be something that was made for Switch 2. I don't know if we'll see ray tracing in that or.
That's why that's a.
I could imagine that we see like ray tracing in the next Pikmin game. Pikmin generally seems to care a lot about graphics fidelity, and like level of detail. And Shigeru Miyamoto has said in the past, like he was asked at one point, which game he thought would benefit the most, which Nintendo game he thought would benefit the most from 4K. And he said Pikmin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because then, like, if you have higher fidelity, then you can more easily see the facial expressions of the Pikmin, which are so small.
Yeah.
And that actually improves your emotional connection to each Pikmin. But that would also mean if you're gonna focus on clarity over fidelity, then you would probably not want to use ray tracing because you want to get the resolution higher.
Yeah. There's definitely like a balance you could find there, though.
Yeah.
Jesus. Boogada! Oh, I didn't check the top of his HUD. What does he got up there? I can't see. Damn it. I want that. This is making me sick. Yeah, I'm a little scared. I'm gonna plug my PlayStation up and it's gonna be drifting now.
No, I don't think that would happen.
Nothing like growing attached to the small Pikmin you're about to feed the Bulborb. Hell yeah. Whee!
And we got Saros coming out at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, dude. Man, we're stacked. It's a good summer game lineup. I know you're not planning on playing it, but I'm excited for Mouse PI. Love the art style on it. I feel like I'm excited to see what it does, like detective wise and stuff, or if it's just more like just shooty. Oh, fuck you, buddy. Oh shit, we tied. What? Not the loser music for tying.
Cringe.
Yeah. I can't re-challenge you? Why does this guy sound like a crocodile version of Bane from The Dark Knight Rises? I was born in the darkness, croc.
By the way, you know, something you mentioned during the Mario Galaxy spoiler cast was like how you really want to see a Yoshi 3D platformer.
Yeah, dude, that would be so badass.
As I was watching it, like, you know how he swings with his tongue?
Yeah.
Dude, that would be... I would watch
it
that
like
to be,
writes
like,
itself. Why haven't
mechanic.
that happened there?
Also, like, why has he never done that before?
He kind of does it in Galaxy, right? But like, you're not just playing as Yoshi.
Right, that's that. Right. No, you're right. I completely forgot about that for a second.
Dude, listen to that.
I was born in the darkness.
The replicators. God, have you watched the Harley Quinn show, by the way? Oh, the yellow ones are bad.
I've seen, I think, the first 3 seasons.
Oh my god, the show's so good. Both Bane and like Killer Shark are the best characters. He's so good.
Bane is just like a parody of Dark Knight Rises Bane. I love that. I think my favorite episode of that show is the one that deconstructs Batman.
Oh yeah.
That one is so good. Like I have a friend who's like a big, specifically Christopher Nolan Batman fan, and I told him, like, you need to watch this episode. Because, like, this deconstructs Batman in such a way that I don't think I've ever seen before. That really just kind of... You really start to understand why he's Batman.
Right.
And I think that episode works outside of the show as well.
Where are my damn flying cars, Bruce? Wait,
isn't it also in...
Am I supposed to be eating the yellow ones now? Oh, it changes. God damn it, I wasn't paying attention. I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah, you see at the top of the screen.
Yeah. I did not remember that. Didn't change. Shit.
Pretty
Simple
cringe.
consume the grumblies. I was born on the grumblies, molded by them. I'm not even running from them. That's just the drift. All right, I think I'll win this minigame and probably call it there. It's 1 o'clock. I kind of want to just keep playing Banjo just in general now. I'll probably play it on the Xbox if I'm being honest, though. Man, I wish this did run better on my computer.
I think it's gonna run better when you're not streaming.
Yeah.
Because again, like I remember like as you were starting the series screen, and that's when it started to lag.
Yeah. I remember you literally said like, "Hey, is it slowing down?" And I didn't hear it, but apparently it was. Ah, god damn it. Did we ever get confirmation on what Toys for Bob is working on?
No, we don't know yet. Only that they're working with Microsoft.
I remember they teased like an image or something. I can't remember what it was though. It was something like either Spyro or maybe Crash looking or something, right?
I don't remember.
Mr. I never lost before. Fucking stupid. Oh man. Oh, I love this game. I probably will actually play some of this offline just to see. I guess
I have an idea for how we maybe can fix the drift. We can try that after we sign
Okay,
off.
sweet. Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, this was the worst possible representation of what's the best way to play Banjo-Kazooie.
Yes, if you don't have a garbage-ass computer like Kerley, this is the absolute best way to play Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Diego, and anybody lurking and anybody catching the VOD. Thank you all. We do a weekly show, bi-weekly show, where we just do a variety of shit. And also we have the Famipod podcast every other Wednesday. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Check us out on all the socials and that jazz. But we'll see y'all next week for the Famipod podcast. And then the next Famiriety show, we decide, oh my gosh, Hot Gruntilda is so hot. Sorry, that took me out of it. What were we talking about? Oh, the next
Famiriety show.
Whew. The next Famiriety show, we're going to wrap up our first season of 20 questions, video game 20 questions. With, I guess we call it what? The 20 questions finale, or
No, the next Famiriety show is our Pragmata spoiler cast.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Pragmata, we're gonna be spoiling and reviewing, and then sometime after that, we're gonna do the victory royale for 20 questions. That actually was supposed to be tonight, but Ryan, unfortunately, is dead. So we're gonna wait to do that
until he resurrects himself.
Yeah. You know, Easter just passed, so if Trump could be Jesus, so can he. All right, everybody, awkwardly wave goodbye. Dad went to get the milk.